Hey everybody, Jeff and Annie here. Annie is currently operating the camera behind. We have been asked a lot, and this has been a long time coming, to go ahead and do like a quick walkthrough video of our house. So that's what we're gonna do. This is obviously the house behind us, so we're gonna go ahead and start here. And yeah, let's go. So this is one of two ways to get into our house. This is the way that we always use because obviously we park our car here. And we have the bikes over here sometimes. Right now they are stored away, except for Annie's, who doesn't leave hers locked for some. Why don't you leave your bike locked, babe? Like, can't look at code. Well, let's go ahead and go on in. So here, a sauna. This thing is amazing in the winter time. We use this every winter, every other day. Probably not every other day because it's expensive to run on power. And then we have our wardrobes to kind of keep everything nice and tidy down here. So here you'll find all of our winter and kind of our dirty clothes. So I guess in a way you could call this our mudroom.
Yeah,
in a way,
absolutely.
Yeah. We have all the dirty stuff here, and as we enter in through here, then you come into the gym and to the electric scooter parking. So we have a full setup here for using my Whoosh, so we can train online, the treadmill, and then we have Annie's glorious trophies. And all sorts of knickknacks from life.
Absolutely. And our pride and joy.
Our Oakley collection. We love Oakley. They are not sponsoring this video as much as I'd like them to, but yeah, so we have like our whole glasses and everything here. I bought this case for Annie for Christmas in 2019 or 18.
Yes.
Because we have a lot of glasses, so why not? Through here, this is actually going into the old part of the house now. So that was all like brand new. And then this is like the old portion of our house. So here you can kind of see we have all of our training clothes and shoes and all of that good stuff there. We have a food cellar, beer fridge, laundry room. So now we're gonna go up to the main floor, and this is where we spend most of our time. So coming up from the dark and dreary basement, you walk up and we have our kitchen, our dining room, and our living room, and our beautiful water views that we adore so much. So in this kitchen, this is where Annie spends a lot of her time because I don't cook unless it's meats or something, mainly because I'm not good at it. So I leave the daily cooking up to the wife and she kills it. This actually used to be our living room, which is kind of crazy. So if you see like this pole here, this post used to be a wall this way and then a wall that way. And we had our couch along this wall here that had two windows, two small old rickety windows that looked out towards the water. And we got our TV and all that stuff here. And then if we go back into the hallway here, we have Annie's office. Then the next favorite room, one of my favorite rooms of the house, the bathroom. In the bathroom, we have designed and built this into being a big space, knowing that we're gonna have kids. Also have double sink, of course, which we really didn't think we were gonna use that as much as we do. We're so happy to have this because now we can just brush our teeth at the same time and we're not fighting over who can sit in the sink. So next to here, this next room used to be the kitchen of the house. So this whole portion that we just walked through is the old original part of the house. So this was actually the kitchen, and we had the sink and dishwasher and everything here on this side, and we had a small dining room table here, and there was a window here prior, but it was probably half that size, right? And just a nice little double open window. And then here where the wardrobe is used to be like our pantry where we could store our food. So very disconnected kitchen. If you think about the whole floor plan, the old floor plan worked though, like it was cozy, but a lot of walls, and as you can see by the living room and stuff, we want like open floor plan. Let's go check out the terrace. So this is by far our most favorite feature of the house. You can walk through these big double doors and we have them on each side. So during the summertime like we have now, we can just open the doors, let all the air flow through the house, and it's pretty inviting and pretty welcoming. You can be anywhere and just still be connected. You can talk to people in the kitchen, in the living room, whatever you feel. And here we have a nice lounge that we use pretty often. We have a lot of guests over. Not a lot of guests. We have 2 people that come over every other week, but they're our favorite 2 people. So we hang out here during the summertime, and we'll set up a pool here for little Phoenix and the other kids to play in. And then we have like the dinner table and stuff over here. Typically I have the grill over here, but not today because we had a photo shoot. But so we'll have the grill here. And you can kind of see up and about, see all the windows. And when those lights are on at nighttime, like when it actually does get dark, so in the months that we're in now, provides like a really cool ambient light across the whole deck. So you don't have to have like little spotlights or anything like that. It kind of feels natural. Right, so let's go inside. Let's go upstairs now. So as you come up the stairs, you get to see our wonderful little photo collage. It's ever building. Yeah, we're gonna keep growing, and it's probably gonna cover the whole wall. But basically, this is a timeline of some of our favorite moments in life. And it was Annie's idea to do them all in black and white, which makes sense because every picture is different color-wise, and it can look kind of messy. So we feel it fits black frame, black and white pictures. And you can see the very first photograph of Annie and I ever back in Boulder, Colorado. You have to start there with that one. And then you can kind of zoom out and get the bigger picture. And then we go into the master bedroom. Annie is fine with me taking ownership of the design of it. Some people love it, some people hate it, but for me, I wanted to build more of like a cabin style feeling. We have a lot of woods and a lot of forest around our house, so I feel like we brought that into this room pretty well. Pretty good balance, with still some white and gray accents to tie in with the rest of the house. So this is all rich mahogany imported from Italy. That's totally false. This is just a paneling that we found at a local store here, and it's actually felt lined, so it's more like a sound deadening. So in here at nighttime, it is super quiet, and the windows are nice double pane glass as well, so you don't hear a lot of traffic or anything going by. Yeah, and then just like forest green paint. And obviously we have this wonderful view, so when we're actually lying in bed, we get to sit up a little bit and you can see the water. You can see all the way across the lake. And then Annie's favorite room. I can take the camera here and she can show you. I'll turn on the light. Annie's favorite closet.
And the only really big closet that we do have. But this was a priority for me because I felt like we had clothes, like when the house was a teeny tiny house, we had clothes everywhere. And I felt that that was really bad for us because it felt like we were always looking for clothes. So the main focus was to get everything on display. And this is my side. This is Jeff's side.
And that is your side. And that's my side.
Yeah.
So basically I only have that and the little sliver.
Yeah. But once again, when people say like, what should you prioritize when it comes to renovating, building, it's not a new house, but basically a new house, I would say storage. Like really focus on where you want to put your shit. Because it's been so nice to have this and having, yeah, we've been very cautious on building closets. So that's been great that we do have all of that. But yeah, I think that we should go and look at our little maid's room. He's still in a crib. He's a pretty big fella, but he loves his crib. And so we will wait a little bit on the big boy bed. But yeah, we focused on having a space theme. And I just love this wallpaper. And so does he. Every time we walk in here, he's just like mesmerized and like goes and touches the fellows and really talks to them. But yeah, the space theme, of course, comes a little bit from Jeff. Jeff has a big interest in space. But now, babe.
The
Wow.
best part of the house for me is my office. So this is where I do all of my 9 to 5 work, and I've pretty much locked myself in this room 5 days out of the week.
Sometimes more, your wife
Sometimes
wants to
more,
say.
depending on the needs from my job. But yeah, this is where I get to make my videos, or if I'm doing a shoot outside, I bring all the footage back here, and this is also my editing bay. So I have like sound deadening material all over the walls where you see that it's black. This is all just like a really thick foam, which really helps with the sound when I do my YouTube videos and stuff here for work. And then my computer PC setup. I use the PC because I'm starting to learn some more like 3D modeling and things like that. But all my video editing stuff is done off the Mac, which I also plug into that screen. It's just not set up right now. But yeah, this is... Oh, and my Red Bull sign. I don't even have my Red Bull sign turned on. Jeez.
Well, there we go.
Now it's complete.
I can honestly say I don't spend much time in this room, but there is a space in this house that I do spend a lot of time. So I was thinking I'm gonna show you. It's not even in the house, babe.
No, it's not in the house. I was just gonna say, like, it's not in the house.
It's outside.
Yeah.
Let's go outside. This, my friends, is one of the best features of this house.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score.
The garden house, it doesn't look much, and it's built probably 25 years ago, but I just love it, and Phoenix loves it too. And yeah, we have a little space out here as well, and it's just so nice to just come out here in the afternoons when the sun is actually all on here. But yeah, we hope that you really liked looking into our humble abode, and maybe we can inspire you guys to do some house fixings. What do you think, babe?
Absolutely. Yep, that's where we'll end it. Thanks, guys, and see you on another video, maybe.